Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. I'm not going to comment on MC Shan because I'm a great fan and supporter of his, being one of the godfathers of hip-hop. I haven't heard his commentary on my commentary where I stated unapologetically, emphatically, that no non-African should ever be allowed to be the GOAT of any aspect of African culture. I understand that one of the great icons of hip-hop, MC Shan, took issue with my pronouncement. I haven't seen his words yet, so I'm going to withhold any comment until I see what the elder hip-hop pioneer has had to say. But the reason I had to go live right now is I just learned, brothers and sisters, that 1 year ago, my favorite black hotel in the entire world, my favorite black hotel in the United States of America, my favorite black-owned hotel, the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel, has been sold last December. I didn't even know that the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel was sold last December. I've been taking up residence when I visit Detroit at the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel since I first came to Detroit in the year 2011. I've been staying at the Roberts Riverwalk for 12 years, and I just learned, brothers and sisters, I just learned a few minutes ago when I was looking up Roberts Riverwalk Hotel to make my reservation for tonight that the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel was sold to Caucasians. The great black-owned hotel, Roberts Riverwalk Hotel, was sold to Caucasians. I want to know how we let that happen. Detroit, I want to know how we let that happen. Black America, I want to know how we let that happen. Michigan, I want to know how we let that happen. That was a beautiful hotel. Big, pretty rooms, big, beautiful windows, excellent view of the river. I used to stay at the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel so I can meditate at the river right there, the Detroit River, where so many of our enslaved African ancestors. I used to meditate when I used to stay at the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel at the Detroit River, where so many of our enslaved African ancestors used to come to Detroit. They used to flee slavery on the Underground Railroad through Detroit, and they would jump into the Detroit River trying to make salvation over to Canada, brothers and sisters. Because of the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, they were not free until they made it to Canada. So many of our enslaved African ancestors came through Detroit to the Detroit River, and they tried to make safe passage across the Detroit River to Canada and to an unlikely freedom. So there's plenty of ancestors at the bottom of the Detroit River, and it just hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart that the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel has been sold. And I believe it has been sold to a real estate group owned by Detroit Mayor Michael Duncan. Is that his name? What's his name? Let me look it up. Black people got to stop selling off our institutions. The Roberts Riverwalk Hotel here in Detroit, no way in hell that should have been sold to white folks. We should have kept that in the community, Detroit. We should have kept the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel in the community, Detroit. I'm talking to my African brothers and sisters of the 313. How did we sell the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel? That is the most beautiful hotel I ever been in. The Roberts Riverwalk Hotel was the most beautiful hotel I ever been in. So here we go, Dan Gilbert. Dan Gilbert. Is Dan Gilbert still the mayor of Detroit? Is Dan Gilbert still the mayor of Detroit? Is Dan Gilbert still the racist mayor of Detroit? Why is Dan Gilbert being reelected every year, Detroit? I'm going to ask y'all tonight at the King Solomon Church. Where El Hajj Malik El Shabazz gave his favorite ballad of the bullet speech. I'm evoking the spirit of El Hajj Malik El Shabazz tonight in Detroit. He was never the mayor. Duggan is the mayor. This is Dan Gilbert. Thank you for the correction. Dan Gilbert, who was the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was a good friend to Michael Duggan, right? Thank you for the correction. Dan Gilbert and Michael Duggan are close friends. Am I correct? Michael Duggan is the mayor. But are they not good friends? Didn't Michael Duggan help Dan Gilbert buy up half of Detroit? Did the mayor of Detroit help Dan Gilbert buy up half the city? Did the mayor of Detroit help Dan Gilbert buy up half the city? That's what I'm talking about. Somebody said Dan Gilbert runs Detroit. Somebody told me that Detroit has a two-headed dictatorship. Somebody told me that the city of Detroit got a two-headed white dictatorship, Dan Gilbert and Michael Duggan. Dan Gilbert and Michael Duggan. And tonight at the King Solomon Church, in the very space where El Hajj Malik El Shabazz gave his famous ballot or the bullet speech, we're going to have a serious conversation about how we're going to take black Detroit back. We taking Detroit back, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we taking Detroit back. We taking Detroit back. We're going to save New York City from the migrant takeover. And we're going to save Chicago from the migrant takeover. And we're going to take Detroit back. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a location for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a location for the Detroit, Michigan campus of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We need one of these schools in Detroit because I thought FDMG would be in Detroit. I thought FDMG would be in Detroit. I thought FDMG would be in Detroit. There was about 4 schools I wanted to buy in Detroit, and we had the money for it. There was 4 schools I wanted to buy in Detroit, and we had the money for it. There were 4 schools I wanted to buy in Detroit, and we had the money for it. But guess what? The Roman Catholic Church, the Archdiocese of Detroit, refused to sell the school to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy Incorporated, brothers and sisters. So I'm asking black Detroit right now, can we get one of these schools? Can we get one of these schools for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy Detroit campus? Can we get one of these schools? We're the black people on city council. We're the black people on city council in Detroit. Where's the black people on city council? Can we get one of these schools, please? We don't need your money. We don't want your money. All we want is a building. We don't need your money. We don't want your money. All we need is the building. We don't need your money. We don't want your money. Can one of these black city council people get me a school building? Somebody call up your city council person. Somebody call up your city council person right now, brothers and sisters. Call up. I'm not asking for nobody. You're going to ask them. Stop trying to give me all the damn work. I'm sick and tired of y'all trying to give me all the damn work. Don't I do enough work for the race? Don't I do enough work for the children? Don't I do enough work for the community? You call up city council. Don't give me his number. Stop being a coward. Stop being complicit. Get on the phone. Call city council right now. Call up your black city council people in Detroit, and say we need a school building. We don't need your money. We don't want your money. We want a school building. Call up your state reps throughout Michigan. Call up your black state senators throughout Michigan. We need a damn building. We need a damn building. It's going down tonight. King Solomon Church. It's going down tonight. King Solomon Church. You want the address? Let me give it to you. The address is 6100 14th Street. 6100 14th Street. 6100 14th Street. King Solomon Church. Dr. Ifa Tunde's last lecture of 2023, because 2024 is the year of organization. If you're not organizing, if you're not fighting racism, if you're not building institutions, you are a waste of the ancestors' ashe. I said, if you are not organizing, if you are not building institutions in 2024, if you are not fighting racism and building revolutionary organizations in 2024, you are a waste of the African's ashe. You are a contradiction of African existence. We must organize, we must fight, and we must build. That's it. That's it. Nothing else is relevant. Not your new R&B album, not your new hip hop album, not your marriage to your white wife. None of that shit you doing is relevant if you not organizing, if you not fighting, and if you not building institutions. That's it. Organize or die. Institutions or extermination. They trying to turn us into a permanent underclass, and all y'all want to talk about is who's the greatest rapper. Ain't no rappers doing nothing relevant for the community. I'm not talking about no damn turkeys and sneakers. I'm talking about schools and banks. I ain't talking about no damn turkeys and sneakers. I'm talking about schools and banks. I ain't talking about no damn turkeys and sneakers. I'm talking about schools and banks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hit the Cash App for the new year. Hit the Cash App for the new year. Where's your Kwanzaa gift to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy? Where's your Kwanzaa gift to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy? Where's your Kwanzaa gift to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy? Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy, brothers and sisters. We got to build institutions. Let's see what they said about the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel being sold to Dan Gilbert's company. Let's see what the newspaper said December the 3rd of 2022. Dan Gilbert's real estate firm this week bought a recently closed boutique hotel on Detroit's East Riverfront, near other buildings the firm recently purchased. The 109-room Roberts Riverwalk Hotel, 1000 River Place Drive, once known as the Omni Detroit Hotel at River Place, was sold Thursday to Bedrock for an undisclosed price, according to Damon Jordan of the Swearingen Group, the principal broker for the seller. How much did we sell Roberts Riverwalk Hotel? How much was DR.UMAR's favorite hotel sold for? How much was DR.UMAR's favorite hotel on the North American sold to Dan Gilbert for? My favorite hotel on the North American continent was sold to Dan Gilbert for how much? Why is the price undisclosed? Why is the price undisclosed? Why is the price undisclosed? The seller, Michael V. Roberts, had owned the hotel since DR.UMAR blew up in 2010 and added on a banquet center. He ultimately put the 112,000 square foot property up for sale 2 years ago, $26 million asking price. $26 million asking price. Jalen Rose, why didn't you buy it? $26 million asking price. Jalen Rose, why didn't you buy it? $26 million asking price. You mean to tell me our black rappers, our black actors, our black singers and comedians, our black entertainers, our black NFL players, our black NBA players couldn't raise $26 million to buy the most beautiful hotel in America that was black owned? You mean to tell me we couldn't have gave this black owned hotel a loan to keep it afloat? I can't believe this hotel was sold. Big, beautiful rooms. Big, beautiful rooms. Big, beautiful rooms in the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel. Big, beautiful rooms in the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel. I had some great memories in the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel. I had some great memories in the Roberts Riverwalk Hotel. I had some great memories. I'm talking about reading my books and looking out the windows, brothers. I'm talking about reading my books and looking out the window at the beautiful Detroit River. Brothers and sisters, the hotel was open for business all last summer. Bedrock's future plans for the hotel was not immediately clear on Friday. The firm didn't respond to a free press message for comment, although one of its executives told Cranes Detroit that the hotel purchase further emphasizes our investment in the redevelopment of Detroit's East Riverfront. Bedrock last year purchased the former 420,000 square foot United Auto Workers General Motors system for human resources that neighbors the hotel. They also bought a 500,000 square foot complex known as the Stroh River Place that once housed headquarters for the Stroh Brewing Company. Brothers and sisters, why is Dan Gilbert buying up all of Detroit? What is the Black City Council doing about Dan Gilbert buying up all of Detroit? Where is he getting the money to buy a 420,000 square foot United Auto Workers GM plant? Where is Dan Gilbert getting all the money to buy the Roberts Riverwalk? Black Detroit, we got to have a real estate revolution. Black Detroit, we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. And we ain't just talking about Detroit. Flint, Michigan, we got to organize. Pontiac, Michigan, we got to organize. Lansing, Michigan, we got to organize. Big Rapids, we got to organize. Kalamazoo, we got to organize. Grand Rapids, we got to organize. Lansing, we got to organize. We got to take back Black Michigan. We got to take back Black Michigan. We got to take back Black Michigan. Come on, y'all. We need a real estate revolution. I think I'm going to have me a real estate conference. I think Dr.UMAR needs to have a revolutionary licensed realtor conference. What do y'all think? In Detroit, Michigan, we need to have a revolutionary Black realtors real estate conference. Everybody can come. Everybody can come, and we're going to let the realtors break it down so we can understand how they trying to turn Black people into a homeless population in America. I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know if y'all know this. And this ain't just relevant for American Africans. This is relevant for Canadian Africans. This is relevant for our brothers in the UK, in France, in Germany. This is relevant for our brothers in Brazil, Honduras, Panama. Where my Panamanian Africans at? I will be in Central America, January 7th through the 9th. I'm going all through Panama. Where my Panamanian Africans at? I will be in Central America, January 7th through the 10th, and I want to meet all my Central American African brothers and sisters. I want to meet all my Central American African brothers and sisters. I will be in Jamaica for the Maroon Fest in the Akongpong village on January the 6th. Jamaica, if you're trying to build with King Kong consciousness, come up to the mountains of the Akongpong kingdom. See me on January 6th in the mountains of Marcus Garvey land. See me Saturday, January the 6th in the mountains of Marcus Garvey land. Did you know that one white company has purchased 40% of the available real estate in the United States of America? This is also being done in Canada. This is also being done in the UK. This is also being done in South America, Central America, Australia. This is also being done throughout the Caribbean. White real estate mega companies. White real estate mega companies. White real estate mega companies are buying up all the available properties and turning them into rental properties. They want Black people to be slaves to the landlords. They want Black people to be slaves to the landlords. DJ Envy is investing in Detroit. Let me talk to my brother DJ Envy. Innocent until proven guilty. I'll be going back to the Breakfast Club anyway in the new year. I'll be going back to the Breakfast Club in the new year. DJ Envy, if you real, let's have a conversation. DJ Envy, when I come back to the Breakfast Club, let's have a conversation. Because you innocent, my brother, until proven guilty. You innocent, my brother, until proven guilty. Oh, yes. It's time for a real estate revolution. We want our licensed realtors and unlicensed brothers and sisters who deal in real estate. We got to come up with a program and a strategy. Bill Gates is buying up all the arable farmland. Bill Gates is buying up all the arable farmland. And then you got a white company, I think it's called BlackRock. BlackRock is buying up all the homes in real estate. And Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland. Do you know what that means? Why are they buying up all the farmland in America? And why are they buying up all the real estate in America? They want to turn Black people into a race of slaves. They want to turn Black people into a race of slaves. It's organize or die in 2024. It's organize or die in 2024. It's organize or die. Tonight is Nia. Tonight is Nia. Tonight is Kwanzaa, day 5, Nia. We talking about purpose. What is the purpose of revolution in 2024? What is the purpose of black family in 2024? What is the purpose of black activism in 2024? What is the purpose of Pan-Africanism in 2024? What is the purpose of the black fraternity and sorority in 2024? What is the purpose of the NAACP and Urban League in 2024? What is the purpose of black business in 2024? What is the purpose of revolution in 2024? It's going down tonight in Michigan. It's going down tonight. I don't know if you from Grand Rapids. I don't know if you from Big Rapids. I don't know if you from Kalamazoo. I don't know if you from Muskegon. I don't know if you from Pontiac. I don't know if you are from Inkster. I don't know if you from Ann Arbor. I don't know if you from Flint. I don't know if you from right here in Detroit, but it's going down tonight at the King Solomon Church. The Marcus Garvey organization is hosting tonight's celebration. I said the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League, Division 407 Detroit, is hosting the free DR.UMAR Kwanzaa Day 5 Nia celebration, and there is a black marketplace. And there is a black marketplace. So make sure you show up early to support the black vendors. Detroit, I owe you an apology. Detroit, I owe you an apology. Detroit, I owe you an apology because I sold out of my books in Fort Worth, Texas, and Phoenix, Arizona. I will have no books tonight, Detroit. I sold out of books in Fort Worth, Texas, and Phoenix, Arizona. I will have no books tonight. But don't you worry, Detroit. I will be back at the top of the new year. Don't you worry, Detroit. I will be back at the top of the new year with the book. Don't you worry about that. I got to take care of Detroit because Detroit has always taken care of the Prince of Pan-Africanism. If anybody has information on how we can get a school in Detroit, can you please come through tonight? If anybody has information on how we can get one of these schools for cheap or low cost in Detroit, can somebody come through tonight with the information? If you can't come through tonight because you're too scared to be seen in the same place as the Prince of Pan-Africanism, if you too afraid to be seen in the same place in space as the King Kong of consciousness, then you can text me the information. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. Text me, family. Text me, family. Text me, family. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we're going to start the real estate revolution from Detroit. We're going to start the real estate revolution. I'm announcing it right now. There will be a black real estate revolution conference in Detroit. Where can we hold the conference at? Can we get a free space to hold the Black Real Estate Revolution Conference? All of Black America is invited, but especially if you live in Michigan. All of Black America is invited, but especially if you live in Michigan. All of Black America is invited, but especially if you live in Michigan. What's the brother named Hill Harper? What's the brother named Hill Harper? What's the brother named the black actor Hill Harper? I heard he's running for U.S. Congress from Detroit. I heard he's running for U.S. Congress from Detroit. Has his election already happened? Somebody talk black to me. Has Hill Harper already had his election? Has the actor Hill Harper, who came to Detroit, Michigan, to launch his campaign for U.S. Congress, has he been elected, not elected, or is he still waiting election? Has Hill Harper been elected, not elected, or is he still waiting election? Somebody let me know. Because if Hill Harper election has not happened yet, if Hill Harper's election, what's the guy's name? Hill Harper? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The brother who came to Detroit, he's a black actor. He bought a house here. He's running for U.S. Congress. He better not be a bunny hopper. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell me that brother is swimming in the milk. Do not tell me that brother is swimming in the milk. I'm not going to put that on that brother. I don't think he's a bunny hopper. He ended the campaign? Okay, because I was going to ask for a conversation with him about Black Detroit. I was going to ask for a conversation with Hill Harper, but if he didn't win, I guess that's water under the bridge. If he didn't win, that's water under the bridge. I hope he wasn't bunny hopping, because I was going to say, Hill Harper, we need to have a conversation if you're serious about taking black, not only black Detroit, but all of black America. Whenever there is a white revolution against African people, there must be a counter revolution by African people. Whenever there is a white revolution against African people, there must be a counter revolution by African people. Whenever there is a white revolution against African people, there must be a counter revolution by African people. If they push a little bit, we push back a little bit. If they push a lot, we push back a lot. If they push strong, we push stronger. If they push hard, we push harder. I'm rocking for the ancestors tonight. King Solomon Church. King Solomon Church, Black Marketplace. Kwanzaa Black Marketplace. Bring everybody. King Kong is in the building. Jamaica, you up next. Jamaica, you up next. The new year for the Prince of Pan-Africanism begins in the Moorish kingdom of the island of Jamaica. I said it begins in the Maroon kingdom of the island of Jamaica. The new year, the revolutionary new year, begins in the land of the most excellent, honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. I said the black revolutionary new year begins on the island of Jamaica, the home of His Excellency, the prophet and king of Pan-Africanism, the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. That's the first stop of the new year. The second stop of the new year will be Panama City, Panama, Cologne, Panama. Central America, are you ready? Central America, are you ready? Central America, are you ready? The Prince of Pan-Africanism is pulling up in Panama, Central America. Garvey was there, so I must go there. Garvey went there, so I must go there. Garvey built in Panama, so the Prince of Pan-Africanism must also build in Panama. Brothers and sisters, I will be in Sacramento, California, Thursday night, January the 18th, free lecture. I will be in Antioch, California, Friday night, January the 19th, 6 p.m., free lecture. I will be in Oakland, California on Saturday, January the 20th for the Black Parent Know Your School Rights Boot Camp. That will not be free. You will register for that at DrUmarJohnson.com once I make the link available. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. It's all Africans for every African, or no African for any African. Detroit, Michigan, I am here. Detroit, Michigan, I am here. Detroit, Michigan, the Prince of Pan-Africanism is here. It might be cold, but I'm bringing the heat tonight. I said it might be cold, but I'm bringing the heat tonight. I said it might be cold, but I'm bringing the heat tonight. It might be cold in Detroit, but I'm bringing the heat tonight. If you need to warm up a little bit, my beautiful African sisters, come to King Solomon Church tonight and let me give you one of these warm Leo alpha male Big Papa hugs. Just come on out. Any sisters a little chilly? Any of my Detroit sisters feeling a little chilly? It's a little cold outside. You're a little under the weather. Come and get one of these unapologetically African alpha male Papa Bear hugs tonight. Come get a New Year hug tonight. Come get a Detroit FDMG hug tonight at the King Solomon Church, 6100 14th Street. I might don't have no books, but I got thousands of Papa Bear hugs. I might don't have no books, but I got thousands of Papa Bear hugs. I said I might not have no books, but I got thousands of Papa Bear hugs. Come on out, Flint, Michigan, Queens. Come on out, Pontiac, Michigan, Queens. Come on out, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Queens. Come on out, Inkster, Michigan, Queens. Come on out, Highland Park, Michigan, Queens. It's going to be a revolutionary movement tonight. Brothers, I'm giving out revolutionary hugs. Get out your low chakra. I'm giving out revolutionary hugs, brothers and sisters. I'm not thinking about no damn sex. I'm thinking about revolution. I'm not thinking about no sex. I'm thinking about setting your coon ass free. I'm not thinking about no sex. I'm thinking about setting you free. I'm not thinking about no freakism. I'm thinking about freedomism. I'm thinking about freedomism. It's Pan-Africanism a perish. It's politics over Punani. It's revolution over the romance. It's institutions over the intimacy. It's business before the bedroom. My brothers, my brothers, my brothers. In 2024, we must stay focused. We must stay focused. We must stay focused in 2024. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Where's our New Year's donation? Where's our Kwanzaa donation? $FDMG School. International Africans, hit the PayPal. International Africans, hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If anybody wants to be a secretary for one of Dr. Umar's many initiatives in 2024, if anybody wants to be a secretary for any of Dr. Umar's initiatives in 2024, if anybody wants to be a secretary for any of Dr. Umar's initiatives in 2024, please text me your name and your city and say, Dr. Umar, I'm willing to be one of your secretaries. Male or female, no rainbow gang, no bunny hop. All due respect. No rainbow gang, no bunny hop. All due respect. No rainbow gang, no bunny hop. All due respect. 215-989-9858. Angola, Africa, where's my invitation? Botswana, Africa, where is my invitation? Rwanda, African, where is my invitation? Namibia, Africa, where is my invitation? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mozambique, Africa, where is my invitation? Haiti, I'm talking to my Haitian Africans. Why hasn't the Prince of Pan-Africanism born on the day that the Haitian Revolution began? Why haven't I been to Haiti yet? Why haven't I been to the great island of Haiti? Why haven't I been to the great kingdom of Haiti? Where my Haitian Africans at? Where my Haitian Africans at? Where my Haitian Africans at? Why haven't I been to Haiti? Puerto Rican Africans. Puerto Rican Africans. Puerto Rican Africans. Why haven't I been to the island of Puerto Rico? Why haven't I been? Honduran Africans. My Honduras Africans. Why haven't I been there yet? Why haven't I been? Brazil, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. Brazil, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. Brazil, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. Australia, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. Australia, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. Australia, y'all keep on inviting me, but y'all never follow through. This is your big brother King Kong. It's going down tonight. Last lecture of 2023. We getting ready for the revolutionary new year of 2024. If you need to reach out, podcast interviews, lecture scheduling, life coaching sessions, special ed consultation, autism consultation, emotional disturbance, ADHD consultation, behavioral consultation, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. This is your big brother King Kong Consciousness. I see y'all tonight. Doors open at 5. Come support the vendors. Come buy up the vendors. Come buy up the vendors at the King Solomon Church, where Brother Malcolm X gave his greatest final speech, where Malcolm X gave one of his greatest final speech, 6100 14th Street, Michigan pull up. It's time for Marcus Garvey in Michigan. It's time for Marcus Garvey in Michigan. Colombian Africans, I'm waiting for an invitation. Guatemalan Africans, I'm waiting for the invitation. And I want to say this to my migrant Africans. To those migrants of African descent who identify with African people, get in contact with me so we can separate you from the migrants who are anti-African and working with the power structure against African people. I'm dead serious. If you are an African migrant in New York, if you are an African migrant in Chicago, if you are an African migrant in Kansas City or Texas, and you stand with your American African brothers and sisters, you got to let us know that so we don't clump you in with the anti-African migrants who don't have no problem being used by white supremacy. to marginalize and disenfranchise your American African brothers. I said migrants. If you are an African migrant and you stand with us, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. I ain't got time for no damn debate. I'm trying to build. 2024 is about fighting racism, building institutions, and organizing the people. I ain't got time for no ego contests. I ain't got time for no ego contests. I ain't got time for no ego contests. Stop looking for conscious entertainment. We don't have time for conscious entertainment. It's time for revolution over romance. It's time for revolution over romance. It's time for revolution over romance. It's your big brother King Kong Consciousness hitting you up from Black Detroit. Last lecture of my Kwanzaa tour. Last lecture of the 2023 year. And I'm bringing it in with my Detroit African family. I'm bringing it in with my Detroit African family. Bring the children. Bring the college students. Bring the elders. Bring the coons. Leave the snow bunnies at home. Leave your bunnies at home. This is a black family meeting tonight in Detroit. This is King Kong Consciousness signing off. Peace and Pan-Africanism.